What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your training coach. We'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, and live discussion like we do every trading day. So today is, as you know, that the market is extremely volatile after the long weekend and holiday. We have seen quite a huge volume in the market. The market is volatile. That's good for us. We have had quite a few good trades, and also we are looking forward to have some more if we can find in this live session. As you have seen that in our last trade that we have done on GBP CAD is almost hitting the profit target. So in the meantime, before I begin, guys, make sure you smash the like button and also check out if you have subscribed or no, so that you don't miss out any of the update, any of the content that we are releasing every single day that will help you to become a consistently profitable trader. So let's begin with some of the pairs that we are watching in our watch list. One of them is gold. As you can see, gold also early today I have posted analysis and going in the direction exactly as it is. So let's find out in fact what is happening with gold, so that we exactly know what we are planning to do, and probably it will be helpful for to understand, also to match with your planning. So gold, as you can see, I'll do a full analysis first on gold to give a quick rundown, and then we'll see what we can do. So looking at monthly perspective, as you know that this is the last week of the month, last 3 days remaining, and gold is still bullish. Now if you look at closely, you see that previous months gold has created a very strong bullish engulfer. This is a bullish engulfer from this monthly level of support. This is the monthly level of support. Now when, as you know, that the price monthly close nears, the price behave a little bit a bit differently. So with that said, gold now so far bullish. At any point it could break the monthly high and could come back down again, but it's still lower time frame price action is bullish. And if you look at this monthly candle, it is also a bullish candle, so we still can expect for further bullish move on gold. Now if I look at the weekly perspective, this is what exactly expected in the weekly forex forecast, guys. You have seen that I have mentioned that gold is likely to continue to rise, and this is what happened. If you closely look at the weekly price action, this is this kind of subtle detail I look at when I look at the price. If you look at this weekly candle, you see there is a wickless candle. This is a very crucial point. There is no wick at the bottom, and also there is a gap opening, gap down. So it's basically like a foundation. You know that when you see something, you penetrate inside the soil, it becomes strongly ingrained, and that is what happened. Gold from this monthly level of support, we see that gold in fact created, this is the monthly level of support. As you can see, quite a few monthly opening and closing zone, quite a few dodges, monthly opening and closing, and we see that gold from this level has in fact started to rise up, and we can expect this price to continue to rise, as this is a long-term bull market. So looking at daily perspective, the same thing happened today. After market open, after gap, we see some bullish move. As expected, gold started to rise up. So what I think that, guys, I think so far the price reached in a level, this is what I mentioned in my analysis, that gold highly likely that will test this daily dodges low, and exactly did it. It came to 1195 level. Now what we see that from here we could see further movement to the upside, or we could see consolidation on the lower time frame. Looking at intraday perspective, if I look at the 4-hour time frame, we see that gold, this is the 4-hour, there's a bullish engulfer followed by quite a few dodges that are also bullish, creating series of higher low is being created. So with that being said, gold is highly bullish. There is a gap opening here as well, so we see that gold in fact is strongly bullish. Now if we closely look at, we see that there is a previous support which is turning resistance with the gold. with this gap opening. So what we can expect now, what I think that after a little bit of retracement to the upside, we can expect further movement on gold. And let's see what happened in the progression of this session. We'll see how the price action is forming, and as soon as we will find entry, definitely, why not, we shouldn't enter the trade. So in the meantime, guys, use the live chat. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask, and we'll discuss everything. Anything you can share with us, with the community. Hello sir, can you please analyze USD? You'll look at it. Evans, hello, thank you. Evans, Miss Amy, hello coach, thank you very much. Hello sir, no problems, thank you very much for asking. What's up guys? Awesome. Hello sir, can you please analyze USD? Absolutely. Hi coach, please check CHF GPU and Euro AUD. No problems, thank you. We'll look at it. Shady Euro AUD, yeah, absolutely. Look at Bazalbati Euro GBP coach, yeah, we'll look at it. So can you analyze AUD CHF? Yep, absolutely. I'll look at all of them one by one, guys. Make sure that you give a big thumbs up, guys. When you give a big thumbs up, this really helps the channel to grow. So let's jump on to Euro AUD, guys. As you know that early today I have posted analysis on Euro AUD, and we had a very good trade on Euro AUD, including Euro AUD, and also we had a profitable trade on USD CHF as well. So just to recap Euro AUD, I know that many of you already on the VIP channel that when I send this trade, so I'll do a quick analysis on this one to explain in fact how why this trade was taken, and I will also discuss what we are looking to have in the next session, what we are expecting on Euro AUD. Now Euro AUD, as you can see, this is the trade was sent to the VIP students in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and we closed the trade with almost 90% profit on this one. And as you can see, after closing, the price has gone the other direction, and that is the, you know, the beauty that I know that this might be reversing, and that is why we closed the trade almost 90% profit on this one. And this is the trade that was sent. Now let me tell you why I have closed the trade, even why I have opened the trade, and what is likely to happen next on Euro AUD. Now Euro AUD, as you can see, this is the current price action which is testing this 20 EMA zone. Now if we look at daily perspective, now we see that Euro AUD, this is in fact a long-term bull market, but still there is a probability for drop on this one, as the price has come here and then we see a rejection. Now at this point, what you see that the price is just on the daily opening and closing, and I think that from here short term we could see another rejection to the downside. The reason is, if we look at the monthly perspective, we see that on the monthly time frame, Euro AUD, this is the monthly resistance level, as you can see, a long-term resistance level, and from that monthly resistance, what we see that Euro AUD has a strong rejection. Now if I look at the weekly perspective, what we see that, and there is a weekly doji here. Okay, so with that weekly doji, after this bullish engulfer followed by a doji, it's a continuation pattern. Now the price has come here, as you can see on Euro AUD, almost a bit created a higher low on the weekly. Today you see this is after this quick weekly doji, the price created a higher low. This is in fact a bullish price action, but what I think that highly likely that Euro AUD will have another bounce, and it could break this weekly low and then could create a bullish move. So if I look at daily, as we already have seen, as you can see, Euro AUD is just on the daily opening and closing zone, where there is a daily opening and closing on Euro AUD. So if we look at this daily impulse here and then the price action forming, this structure is bullish, is all-time bullish, like monthly, weekly, daily. Monthly we see there is a rejection from top, but weekly and daily is in fact bullish. So why am I thinking for bearish? That is why I told you that we closed the trade with 90% profit, not even went to full profit, because I know that there could be a rejection. This is what I expected in in my weekly forex forecast. But what I think that if you look at the daily chart, the prices still did not test this daily 20 EMA and did not test this. This is a very important level, and I strongly believe that Euro AUD will come another, will have another drop to test this 20 EMA, and from here will create a very good move. So for a high probability trade setup for the time being, as we have closed trade on Euro AUD, I will be waiting for the price to come here and test this level, and then probably will create a bullish move. Or if we see very strong bearish price action along this zone, then we will be selling Euro AUD based on how it is doing. But for the time being, long-term bull, so probably we will have we'll wait for a bullish move, probably along this zone. If it breaks down again and create a nice looking bullish move, if we can catch a good bullish trade on Euro AUD based on you can see that weekly price action is highly bullish, we might find a very good trade, because Euro AUD higher time frame is bullish. If we can enter in the right place, it will be in fact a very good trade. But let's see what happened, and then we'll jump on another trade on this one, guys. Okay, so let's find out what else we have on board, guys. Morning, boss. Morning. Thank you. Love you, coach. Love you. Thank you very much. Good day. I'm new trading. I know a few tips. Very good, David. No problem at all. Everyone, have to be new in trading one day, isn't it? No one born as a trader. Me, everyone, we all started as a new, but over time we learn, and you will also learn definitely. But make sure, guys, that if you're completely new, make sure you learn proper risk management, which is very important. That you learn proper risk management, which is pretty important. So happy holidays, sir. Analyze natural gas. Look at it, no problems. Hello, coach. Absolutely, kindly let's look at US30. I'll look at it. And Devin, can you please analyze NZD USD? I'll look at it. What do you think about AUD NZD? I'll look at it. Can you say analyze AUD CHF? Absolutely, I'll look at all of them. We'll analyze one by one, guys. Before I jump on to the another pair, I have a great announcement to share with you. It's an amazing news, is that EverTrade, they are globally regulated. They are offering now all the followers of our Forex Trading Wizard Academy an exclusive 40% welcome bonus in your trading account, welcome deposit bonus. So they are regulated globally everywhere, in UK, in Australia, and also any deposit you put on them, joining them, you will have 40% welcome bonus exclusively. There is a link in the description area. You can use that link to open an account with them. Reliable broker, great bonus. This exclusive bonus offer only available with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So get that opportunity. Link in the description of this video. You can use that link, and there is a code that you need to use, Wizard. That code will give you 40% welcome bonus. So let's look at what's happening next. Jordan asks, 2% per trade, is that good? 2% per trade, not bad. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay, depending on your account size. So if you have let's say a very big account size, let's say more than, very big means like more than 20, 30, $50,000, I would say that 1% is better. But if your account is smaller comparatively, let's say less than 3,000 or 2,000 or even lower than this, then 2% should be fine, not a big risk. 2% is reasonable. Thumbs up. Thank you, Mohana. Thank you very much. Bilal says, sir, I joined lifetime last week. Thank you all the BAP trades I took are winner. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, absolutely, all the trades so far winner in this week. Can I take 5% risk on my account? Account is 9520. I made oh, that's amazing. But look, Bilal, 5% risk on $10,000, almost $9,500 account. I do not recommend that. 5% risk, not at all, unless you have a strategy. But for a day trading or swing trading, I will not recommend more than 1 or 2% that I already discussed. 5% risk is too high. But if you are trading, let's say, in a $100 account or $200 account, which is, if it is a smaller account for you, yeah, you, in some situation, some people take it, but I don't recommend more than 1 or 2% risk per trade, depending on what you are doing. It depends on you. Analyze dollar yen. Yeah, absolutely, look at it. Sir, can you please analyze AUD CHF? Absolutely, no problem. 5% risk is pretty scary. Yeah, it's absolutely 5% trade per trade is really, because that trading is almost all about that probability. So it could happen that if you are unlucky, at some point you might see back to back 4 trade in a row loser. So that will bleed your trading account. So more than 2% is not recommended from my side, unless, as I told you, unless you are trading in a special way. If you are using any other tools, that's a different story. But if you are doing day trading or swing trading, I'll say that not more than 1 or 2%. Okay. All right, guys. So let's look at euro dollar. Let's find out what's happening in the market on euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar. Okay, what do you see that euro dollar? In fact, this is the intraday perspective. The price is coming to a zone where we see that I think we might find some bullish opportunity very soon on euro dollar. So let's look at a full analysis. As you know that the holiday is like yesterday was holiday, there is a lot of volume in the market, so the market a little bit of volatile. Let's look at monthly perspective first on euro dollar. Okay, so if we look at monthly time frame on euro dollar, this is in fact a bullish market, but at the same time we see that euro dollar is approaching this monthly level of resistance zone. Let's draw this resistance. All right, where there is a monthly 20 period moving average, a very strong resistance level on the monthly perspective. If we look at the weekly time frame, we see that on the weekly time frame, this is in fact a bullish market. Okay, so it is a bullish market, but at the same time, if the price cannot break this weekly resistance rejection, there is a long wick candle on the weekly. At any point we could even see a strong backdrop. Now looking at the daily perspective, what do you see that on the daily time frame, euro dollar, this is the daily chart. What I think that if today the price break this daily low, this is the daily low, we might see again some bounce. So this is the daily chart which is bullish on euro dollar. You can see that there is a very strong impulsive move on the daily perspective on euro dollar, followed by this correction, another impulsive move followed by this correction. So this is basically creating series of higher low on the daily perspective and also higher high on the daily time frames, which is pretty impressively bullish. So let's look at now intraday perspective. On the intraday time frame, we see that euro dollar is approaching, this is a very high liquidity zone. As you can see, there is a narrow red doji on the 4 hour in this move. So the price is coming to a zone where we might see primarily a bounce. And if I look at back again, this is the daily low, as you can see, daily low. And I think that after breaking this low, we might see a bounce from this 20 EMA on the 4 hour time frame. So on euro dollar, which is bullish. So it will be, I think that the price will bounce from here as it will be overextended on the daily perspective. Lead monthly. Okay, you see that euro dollar in fact approaching this level. From this zone we might find some bullish opportunity. Let me look at the 1 hour chart. Okay, let's see how this price is approaching this level. So okay, so what I think that might find a bullish opportunity on euro dollar. Just thinking that should we open a trade on this one. So with that, the price is approaching the daily support zone on euro dollar. Okay, what I think that from this daily support we might find a very strong bounce on euro dollar. Okay, could find a very quick scalping trade. Okay guys, so let's open a trade on euro dollar. Okay, scalping trade. We'll place a pending order here, long position at around the price is approaching their quick trade on this one. So at we'll be opening the trade at 1.0629. okay, and from just above this 20 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, right, on euro dollar. So I'll tell you the lot size and everything, and we'll keep stop loss below this low. So there will be around how many pip stop loss, around 10 pip stop loss. I will target exactly 10 pip on this one. Okay, so it's a quick trade. So as soon as it will hit this level, we will be we'll place a pending order. We already had quite a few winning trade in our VIP Telegram channel. So this is a quick trade for all of you guys to keep you up to date. So keep in mind that everything is for educational, just to help you to learn trading. So Euro USD buy limit at 1.06295, SL at 1.06193, and TP at 1.06404. okay, so only 10 pip SL, so 10 to 11 pip SL, and that's the same amount of pip that we will be gaining in this. So they basically 1% risk on this one. So I'll be also doing the same thing in my account. Okay, so let's jump on to 15 minutes time frame to see. So to calculate the lot size on this one, what you will do, my FX book, you will be using my FX book just to tell you what will be the lot size based on your account size. But the way we'll be calculating the lot size is position size calculator. So euro dollar account currency account size, let's say your account size standard 1000, risk switch to money. So if also the $10 risk, stop loss pip is 11 pip including euro swap. So not more than, let's say for a $1000 account, 0.09 lot, 1% risk, based on if it is a smaller account then smaller risk. So the price still didn't hit for a little bit. Okay, so let's jump onto 5 minutes chart to see in fact how it is doing. All right, so it's a quick trade. Let's keep it running on euro dollar. Let's place the pending order. Once it will be hit, then we'll see exactly what it is doing. Okay guys, okay, so I think the trade being triggered, not yet, account not triggered yet. USD, okay, so triggered. I'll enter by market because I just missed that point. Okay, so also the trade. Okay guys, so we are on a trade on euro dollar with a very tight stop loss and tight profit target. Let's see, it's a quick trade just to to help you learning. So let's find out now. Let me explain to you what's the reason behind this trade. Now, if you look at the daily perspective, we see that euro dollar in fact now is breaking the daily low. You can see this is the daily low, and from there we could see a bounce. We might see a bit further drop, so that is why very tight stop loss, guys. This is the daily support level. Now the price is breaking the daily low. Now this level is crucially, this is the 5-minute chart, as you can see on euro dollar. Now the price has broken this very important level on the 5 minutes time frame. This is a crucially important level. Okay, now from that level, what we have seen that euro dollar, if you extend this zone, you can see this is in fact very important level in the past. The same level acted here multiple times, resistance here. So it's a long-term resistance on the lower time frame as well, resistance. So quite a few times whenever the price was approaching that level, we saw that there's a strong bounce. Now the same level acted here as support here, support. So it's now has broken. So what you could see that on the lower time frame, normally the price break the level and then create an overextended market and then continue to rise. So if the price reach at 1.06404, will be out of trade with profit. Now it could just then continue to drop. Let's find out. But what I strongly believe that is because it has broken the daily low. This is the daily low. We should see a bounce. Okay, now should see a bounce, or would see just, so this is the 15 minutes candle. If we have a bounce, then we should get the profit on this one quickly. Okay guys, if you had that, then you will have a good Christmas gift, definitely. All right guys, so give a big thumbs up guys, and also subscribe to the channel. All right, so if you want to learn our strategies, how we trade this instrument like that, trade with us and also learn our strategies, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit us to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. Now what euro dollar has done so far is that it has penetrated a very important level. Okay, so with that penetration, let's see, what I strongly believe that after testing this level, we should see a bounce back up. So it's a very tight stop loss, as you can see, only a couple of pips. So once you'll see that keep that running guys. Let's jump onto other pairs to see what's happening. We are a couple of pips drawdown. Let's see. Gold, please. Yeah, absolutely. We'll look at gold now. Sir, could you please analyze gold? Many thanks, no problems. Sir, can you please analyze AUD CHF? I'll jump on one by one. Good morning, boss. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Gilbert. Thank you very much. Hello, coach. How are you doing? Hope you are keeping well. Coach, thank you for scalping strategy that you are uploaded. I'm very grateful. God bless you. No problems, Royal. Thank you very much. My pleasure. Thank you for mentioning that. Please, can you look at nat gas and oil? Yeah, we'll look at it next, after one by one. Don't you think EU will break the low before moving up? Yeah, I think so. We see that already has broken the daily low. Now let's see. It might come back here. We just trade on this one. It's a very tight stop loss. Good day, coach. Please can you analyze GBP JPY? Okay, DXY, which is EU. Don't suggest that bounce you talk about. I will look at it. Low volume today, sorry. Today there is a little bit of volume on it. Yesterday, before yesterday was very low volume. Okay, so let's jump on to okay, so let's jump onto gold. Let's find out what's happening with the gold. If we look at the intraday perspective on gold, we see that this candle also forming a doji on gold. So this is basically, as I mentioned earlier today, this is in fact a bullish market. If we look at the daily perspective, we see that gold has formed this very strong bullish price action. Okay, so with that bullish candle, bullish on the daily perspective, we saw that gold, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, the previous one daily, we have seen that after the daily gap opening, gap down, gold has a very strong bounce to the upside. The price has reached this level, this previous support, which is turning resistance here on gold. Now on the intraday perspective, we see that there is a bullish engulfer. Now quite a few, you can see every time the price was creating series of higher low. Okay, now if I look at a bit higher time frame on the weekly, this is strongly bullish market. On the weekly, there's a gap opening with a weekliest candle, and that candle in fact formed in a very strong level of support. This is the weekly level of support that the price has formed. If you look at the monthly, we see that this is in fact bull market. Now 4-hour, going back to again, we see that after this bullish weekliest candle, every session the price was creating series of higher low. So if we look at the 1-hour chart, we see that on the 1-hour, price has formed this very aggressive 1-hour chart, also bullish. But now at the same time, this candle, now it's just tested this level that we discussed, now having some rejection. So with that rejection, what I think that if this one closes as a red doji, like something like that, we could see another bounce to the upside. Okay, so we see that euro dollar in fact I think hit the sell. Yeah, it's gone, no problems. It's a very tight, gone. Euro dollar hit a sell. It hit minus. Okay, so euro dollar hit SL, guys. I think that yeah, just very tight, so just didn't work. Leave it like that. Okay, so we'll find another one. As soon as we'll find, we'll jump on this one. Okay, so if we look at some other pairs, going back to gold again, we see that there is a doji on the intraday perspective. So with that doji, what we see that the price created series of higher low on the 4-hour time frame. Now what I will be expecting for gold to have another rejection to the upside, probably even it could test this level. Okay, it could test this level here. Could even test this level. That could be level where we can expect for gold to have a bounce. So there is still probability for gold to continue to rise in this direction. Lumen ask, what is gold. So what is your greatest trading secret? Okay, so yeah, greatest trading secret. So what is your greatest trading secret, guys? Let me know. We see that euro dollar, I think it's going up now. I see that it's going up. Mine, it is so I shouldn't have. Did I put the right one? How many of you on euro dollar trade is still running? Let me know in the chat. Are you still running on euro dollar trade? I think it might now continue to rise up. It's having a rejection. Okay, so it's still running. It might now after this one we could see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's still running. Okay, very good. So hopefully that will have some bounce now. Okay. Okay, so we got a pin bar on the 5 minutes. Okay. So we might see some rejection now. So with that rejection, very good. Yeah, absolutely, Kingsley. No revenge on market. Small gain, small risk. Absolutely. Very good. Very good understanding. I think euro dollar, we saw a pin bar on the 5 minutes. We might see okay, Diana, no problem. Very good. I think now we could see a bounce on euro dollar. Okay, very good. So we should see a bounce. We did 5 minutes candle. Okay, I'll tell you to move the SL at some areas if we need to. Let's see what happened. Okay, we could see some now bounce up from a very perspective. Okay. Okay, so if we take our Fibonacci now for this move, there is a big move happen, right? So take Fibonacci from high to low. So this 38.2 is around 31. So 61.8 should be almost about our TP target. Okay. Very good, Chindi. Keep running. Okay, Drew, very good question. How can one learn fundamental in trading? I'll be discussing it in detail, guys. Okay, this is a very good question. How can one learn fundamental? Okay, so euro dollar now is going up to the profit zone, almost nearly at entry. So if it this is the 5 minute chart on euro dollar, guys. If it goes to hit the 20 EMA, it will basically exit our profit target. Okay, so I had a question. Drew asked, how can someone learn about fundamentals in trading? Are there books to predict the market? So, very good question. I asked this question many times when I started trading, and after long observation, long back testing, I found that in fact there is some books on fundamental. There is a book called macroeconomics. Yeah, but these books, to be honest, I read a lot of books to understand fundamental, but it did none of them make a clear sense. Because look, we are trader, maybe a day trader, most of them, including myself, a swing trader or day trader. So when you enter a trade for maybe for an hour, for half a day or maybe a day. So when you use fundamental, it doesn't work, in fact, because short-term movement the fundamental will not explain for the short-term movement. Interest rate change will not change the trend in 5 minutes. You might find a spike. Then how do I approach fundamental in the market? Look, the way I look at fundamental is a very different approach than a traditional approach. So how does it work? It really incredibly powerful. So I'll tell you a couple of things that we use in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. We do have a specific strategy to trade this kind of market. So if I give an example, let's say if I go to AUD USD, this market, you have seen that this is the live trade that we have opened during AUD USD news announcement, and with that trade you remember that we secured almost 2 times profit in this YouTube live in just 5 minutes matter of time. Then how did I do that? See, if I turn on our TF strategy indicator, you can see that there is a buy signal here, and that is where we have this big trade. Now how does this work? Look, when there is a news coming up, okay, you cannot know the result until the news is published, right? So when the news is published, you have nothing to do. The price already gone, the price already reached the level, you cannot do anything about it. Then how do you know which way to trade? Now after long observation, that what we have found in Forex Trading Wizard Academy is that basically the price follows a pattern, okay, a pattern based on news result coming up. So based on how the big boy is placing their order, and let's, for example, tomorrow 11 p.m. there is a news on, as an example, let's say on AUD USD, 24 to 48 hours earlier, the price behave in a way that can be predictable in a very high accuracy. It can be predicted with a very high accuracy, and that is how we approach fundamental. And this is only the strategy that you will ever find which is available in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I don't think that any other ways one can use fundamental. If anyone knows, definitely let me know in the chat. I want to know how you can use fundamental in your trading. I didn't see any other ways, because the result released when the price has gone up, okay, as soon as the result released, the price has gone up and you have nothing to do with it, okay. So this is only the way that I found a fundamental is useful in my trading. Okay guys, still running. Okay, very good, thank you, it's amazing. So Euro USD now profit. Yep, absolutely, Euro USD in profit. Let's see what happened. I hope that should get some Christmas gift out of this trade. Let's see. Okay, now it's now coming. If we see that we look at the daily, we have seen the price already has broken the daily low. We should see a little bit of rejection. Now we see again. Okay, so 37 minutes later this candle will close, which is to me let's see what happened. So this is how, in fact guys, I approach fundamental, and let me know in the chat what you guys are approaching. So in the meantime, let me look at GBP CAD. Guys, if you remember that this is the trade that we have opened in our last session on Friday in this YouTube live, which ended up being a profitable trade. How many of you have got profit? This is also YouTube live trade, guys, free for the communities, just for educational purpose, so that you can learn and grow as a trader. So let me know in the chat how many of you have got profit. We got profit in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Keep everything as educational, guys. As I mentioned, everything displayed in this channel in YouTube just for educational purpose. I strongly recommend that everyone open any trade in demo account just to learn as a trader. So GBP CAD trade. Now let me explain why I have posted this YouTube live trade. What's the reason behind it, and also we posted the trade to the students in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy in the VIP channel. Now let me tell you what was the reason. I think this is the candle that was traded. Now this is the key points that you can learn if you want to be a profitable trader. Now see that where did I put the stop loss, why did I open this trade. Now this is a perfect middleman. So this is, I love to trade this kind of middleman which has in fact a wick that is considerable at the top, and also there is wick at the bottom, healthy body, and also it engulfed this very strong liquidity candle, the very important doji, completely in the direction of the major trend. Okay, so with that middleman, that is where we have entered the trade. And also if you closely look at the previous sessions candles, we see that there is in fact quite a few candles has created false breakout. So it is this price here we see has in fact huge liquidity in this price. With that liquidity, there is a liquidity here, now liquidity here. So multiple times liquidity grab has given us a very strong probability for further drop, and we have taken that advantage, and as a result we have opened the trade. Okay, and then we have seen that the price, in fact, we have hold the trade over the weekend, and I have instructed the students to hold the trade over the weekend. As you, for those who are on our academy, you know that. So this is the update that was given. So on the GBP CAD trade, you see that also I have instructed the students to hold the trade over the weekend. So patience pays off, and that is why I'm trying to present you guys that when you are on a trade, you have to be patient just to take the full profit in it. Okay, so now with that middleman, we have seen again a little bit of retracement to the upside, and then we have seen a very strong drop. Now GBP CAD, if you look at the daily perspective, we see that this price has a strong bounce from this level, and with that bounce we see the price change its trend. On the daily perspective, it was moving in an uptrend, creating series of higher high and higher low, and from this level we have seen that the price has bounced. Now if you look at the higher time frame, on the weekly and monthly, we see that this is the monthly chart where GBP CAD has a very strong rejection from the top. On the monthly perspective, after this rejection, what we have seen that the price came to the monthly level of support. Now because it has a very strong rejection from the top, we can expect this price to move to the downside. Now on the weekly perspective, there is the first of all, weekly perspective, GBP CAD has overextended to the upside, and then we have seen that the price in fact was moving down, and I think that it is likely to now drop further. I think in this drop, it is highly likely that we'll come back to this level of support again on GBP CAD. If I look at the daily perspective, we see that on the daily, the price has created series of lower high every day. Okay, with that series of lower high, the price has broken all this level of support and then has come back down to this level. So with that in mind, what we can expect now, GBP CAD, if we look at the intraday perspective, we see that this price has created a reversal here, and then nice looking downtrend, creating series of lower high and lower low, and there is still probability for us to enter another trade. As soon as we will find that opportunity, we will be entering GBP CAD another trade to the downside. Okay, so as soon as I will find opportunity, we will enter again. Sometimes this is a very good pairs for trading as well. Okay, so please coach, can you look at net gas? Okay, I'll look next I'll look at natural gas and use oil. Dollar yen, you absolutely check Euro CAD, please. Yeah, you're still running your buy. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone you're in the buy. Okay, absolutely no problem. So let's look at now on natural gas and US oil, and some of you are asking for this one. So looking at US oil, if I look at the daily perspective, so you see that looking at the monthly, first of all, on US oil, you can see this is the monthly price action. What we have seen that US oil monthly, the price is now just exactly at the monthly opening and closing zone. Okay, so this is the monthly opening and closing on US oil. Now from this monthly opening and closing, what we have seen that US oil from this level after the previous monthly bearish engulfer, this month's the price primarily has a rejection and now has gone to the again same level of monthly opening and closing. So from there we could now further later we could see a drop. Now looking at the weekly, another thing now we need to look at, there is a gap opening. So this is what we need to keep in mind. If you look at monthly, we see the price is approaching the monthly opening and close, but if you look at the weekly, we see there is a gap opening here. So with that gap opening, what I think that we might see some spike breaking all this resistance, and then we could see that the price is coming back down. So if we look at the daily, see this is the daily price action where there is an impulse correction. It is now another impulsive phase. So what I think that, guys, on US oil, if the price break this resistance level, okay, this is, if it breaks this resistance, create an overextended market, that is what I will be happy to sell US oil. For the time being, I'll not be doing anything because this market now in a zone where anytime we could see a sell opportunity again, because if you look at the monthly, we see that the price in a zone where there is a probability for a drop on US oil. So once if it breaks this, you see there is a gap open, if it breaks this local structure, okay, on it has created a local uptrending structure, series of higher high and higher low. So if we see that the price has in fact if it breaks the local structure, then we will be selling. For the time being, we still could see further rise to this level. Okay, and another pair that we are talking about is natural gas. XNG USD. Okay, so natural gas, this is the daily chart. So natural gas, what we have seen that this price has broken this crucially important level of support. Okay, so this is the support on natural gas. Okay, so with that support, if you closely look at, same level acted here as resistance, resistance, support, 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 support. Now it has broken with this bearish engulfer. Back to back 2 days we see significant retracement. What I think that it is now, as you can see, it is now testing this support as resistance. The price might go up a little bit further, and from there we could see a drop on natural gas. So this current candle, you see it's going up, so let it go up to this level and then let it reject again. Once it will be rejected, we can expect it to create a new downtrend in this direction. So natural gas is bearish because it has broken the support. At the same time, we need to wait for confirmation, and as you know that more often or not there is a false breakout. Okay, so it could even become a false breakout and continue to rise up. Okay, so let's see what happened. Rondon, Euro USD, I don't know, my one hit as well, but I saw that many of you still running, so it could be because of the brokerage thing, but I know that most of you are running, but somehow mine hit as well. Okay, but anyway, which is only 10 pip, but I know that many of you still running, and that's good. That's the main thing for me. Okay, so which is now running in profit. Euro dollar, it's in profit zone. Now with that move, yeah, we should see now the price hitting the profit target at 1.0640. so hopefully that we will get, oh, I think the price is in yeah, the price is in now in profit zone. We'll see. Sell gold. Okay, USD, dollar yen. So let's look at, guys, dollar yen. Let's see. Okay, if we look at the dollar yen, this is the daily chart on dollar yen. As you can see, dollar yen on the daily perspective, there was a very strong rejection on the daily. Okay, so this is the daily chart, and with that strong rejection, what we have seen that dollar yen now, dollar is going up for a deeper retracement. What I think that this is a very nice looking price action on dollar yen. Okay, so what we see that the price this is the support here, okay, which is turning resistance here, and I think that from that level we could see dollar yen is coming back down. So there is a very strong rejection on dollar yen, as you can see with this 4-hour candle. After this strong rejection, okay, what we see, the price is now creating series of higher high and higher low. Okay, this is the local channel that dollar yen has created, and now the price is breaking to the upside. What I'm expecting on dollar yen, the price to go ahead and test this level, especially this support, which is turning resistance here, and from here to continue to drop on dollar yen. So okay, guys, so this is the support turning resistance, which is in fact a very good area for bearish setup. So let the price go up first, and then let it create any kind of reversal or strong rejection, then we can sell dollar yen. I'll not be buying for the time being because we could see some movement to the upside, but as you can see, there is a strong rejection. At any point we could see breakdown and continuation to the downside. So I'll be more than happy to open sell position when we'll have the opportunity on dollar yen to sell. Yes, some especially DXY, Kingsley. Yeah, I do consider DXY. Okay, I especially look at DXY. Okay, okay, so euro dollar, guys who are running the trade, we see this price action is bullish now on euro dollar. Okay, so let it go up and hit the TP, guys. Going back to gold again. Okay, so this is the gold chart. That this candle is bullish. Okay, the one that is forming here is bullish candle. If you can see that every session the price was creating series of higher low, there's a narrow candle is being formed, which is bullish, guys. And at the same time, see what happened. The price tested this neckline, but it is bullish. Okay, guys, so in the meantime, guys, you can check out there is an exclusive offer from Ever Trade, globally regulated, only exclusively for all the students or followers of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Can get 40% welcome bonus in your trading account. There is a link in the description area. Use the code WIZARD to get that 40% exclusive bonus in your trading account once you open using our link. They are globally regulated broker. If anyone looking for broker, you can use that. That's how you are helping the academy, and also you are taking the full advantage of that they are offering for all the followers in our academy. So let's look at now euro dollar, guys, again. So what I can say now, you can, if you want to close some part of your profit on euro dollar, couple of pips, but it's still good if you are using 1%. I think that this price will go up. In fact, will hit take profit target only because this price action now, this is the 5-minute chart on euro dollar. See, this is looks like a bullish price action. Okay, so there is a double bottom, as you can see, and the price, this price action is bullish. Okay, Hagai asked a very good question. Good day, coach. Kindly show us how you relate the movement of the index with the pairs. Very good question. So let's talk about it. Let's go to the DXY and then we'll jump on other pairs to understand how we can relate. So if you go to the DXY on the 4-hour, so DXY, how we can integrate. So DXY is basically the dollar index. Okay, now very simple. When you see DXY is going up, that means that dollar is getting stronger. Okay, and once dollar is getting stronger, then very simple, if you look at AUD USD, then dollar is stronger, so AUD will drop. If you look at euro dollar, dollar is stronger, so euro will drop. As an example, if you look at GBP USD, the same thing. So very simple. If you look at gold, then with the strengthening of dollar, gold will drop. Okay, so that's how, very simple. With the dollar yen, the same way, but dollar yen sometimes behave a little bit differently because it depends on yen strength also. So basically, yeah, that's how. It's a simplest calculation you will ever find. So when you see the any index JPY or DXY is going up, then other currency pairs in relation to it will drop. Okay, so that's how it works. Let me know if you still have any question about it. Okay, guys, so let's jump on. Okay, so euro dollar is almost in the zone to hit the TP. It's almost there. Okay, guys, so if you want to learn our strategies, how we trade this kind of instrument, such as that one we open in euro dollar in this YouTube live, learn our strategies and also trade with us in our VIP Telegram channel that we send all the trades to the students. Today we had back-to-back 3 winning trades in a single day. As you can see, I can keep all the trades that we have sent to the students, including euro dollar. This one will be the 4th trade. So dollar Swiss franc, we hit a good trade that has profit target today. USD CHF, this is the trade that was sent to the students, hit full profit target. And also GBP CAD that we are running, hit profit target. And also Euro AUD trade that we are running early today also hit profit target. If you want to learn all of them, how we trade, and also learn our strategies, you can follow the link in the description area. Visit the website join us to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. So with that said, let me jump on to some other pairs. One of them is Aussie yen. Aussie yen, I think that like the dollar yen, Aussie yen also is going up. And what I think that, guys, you see that there is a long consolidation in Aussie yen. Okay, price was respecting this level of support for a long time, and then the price has broken out of this support completely with this daily long bullish candle. Now with that support breakout, what we see that now the price is going up again. What I think that Aussie yen from this support here, support here, highly likely the price will go ahead and test this as a resistance. Now if we see that this is the 20 EMA on the daily as well, okay, if we see the price is testing this support as resistance and rejecting from here, we can expect a rejection, and this is a very good area. If I see that the price, it has come back here to this level, testing this level, the resistance, I will personally will open position on this one here. It's a very important level. Okay guys, so thank you sir, no problems, you are always welcome. GU sir. Okay, let's look at GU or GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, because I think you should there is a candle close coming in 15 minutes. Let me look at euro dollar recap and then we'll jump on to GBP USD. Okay, euro dollar is still bullish. Okay, still bullish. I think it will hit this 20 EMA. One thing you can do, guys, is that move your stop loss at the entry on euro dollar that we have open in this live trade. So let the leave the rest on the luck. So in that, how you can protect your capital. If it in case come for a spike down, will take you out of trade, but you are not losing anything. If it goes up, hit your TP, that's fine. So everyone, I'll also instruct the students, everyone can move your SL at entry. Okay, though it is almost hitting the TP very soon. So move your SL at entry just to make the trade take, you know, break even, or if you want to take that profit out, some part of profit you can take and then move the stop loss in take profit. If your account size is bigger, then take some profit out of the table. That's how normally trade management is. So for the bigger account, it's better to take a little bit of profit, because if you are break even, then probably you'll not have anything. So okay guys, so let me look at now gold. Yeah, we'll look at it. Okay, so I think it's coming just backward. I think euro dollar, you can close it now. I think it will come back down again. Yeah, close it, whatever profit you are running. Okay guys, so give a big thumbs up guys, and also don't forget to subscribe. I'll count 2 seconds for you guys so that you can give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. It will really helps you, also help us. So just 2 seconds. Thank you very much. Amazing. I just had a comment from one of my students just now. Personally, I just wanna bring it to you guys, just now. So this is just now one of student just now posted. Thanks coach for awesome signals. I already made back my invest of the course in the first day. Just now he posted on personal um, Telegram. Thank you. This is the main goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, guys. As I told you earlier, this academy is created to help grow trader. This is the best trading education you'll ever find in this whole industry, and you have seen all my analysis. Every approach is absolutely unique. You can't find anywhere this way. The reason is it is in fact. So if you want to be part of that academy, experience all the trading tools that we have, including this incredible trend following strategy indicator that we use in our higher time frame to find great trades that will completely change the way you trade, along with all the support and everything. There is a VIP chat group. You can find a link in the description area. There is a discount going on. You can join us to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. So with that in mind, let me look at dollar CAD. So dollar CAD, today I was almost was opening a trade, but late I didn't do because we are running a couple of trades. That is why too many trades will put too much risk on the account. So dollar CAD, what we see that if you look at the daily perspective, this is the daily chart. Let's look at a full analysis looking at the monthly time frame on dollar CAD. What you see that on the monthly perspective, this is the monthly chart. From this monthly resistance, we have seen that there is a rejection on the monthly perspective on dollar CAD, and because back to back 2 monthly red candle, now price is rejecting. What I think that now the price is highly likely that might test this lower part of the monthly long week candle. I think the price is coming back to this level of support. If you look at the weekly perspective, we see that there is this narrow doji in this weekly movement. It is in fact a big move on the weekly. There is only one narrow doji with this gap opening, is not related to the movement, and I strongly think that the price will come exactly to this level to grab liquidity, because when you see narrow doji, which is a very high liquidity zone, it's like act as a magnet for the price to attract that level. Okay, so if you look at daily time frame, we see that the price on the daily perspective, quite a few days consolidation, finally has broken down. Now the price is below this level. What I think that at some point we should see the prices coming back here to grab liquidity, and then we could see that again bullish move. So if we look at intraday time frame, we see that on USD CAD, so you see that this is the USD CAD, and if I draw this level on USD CAD, so you see this is the resistance here, support here, support here, support here, which turn resistance here with this narrow doji. What we see that the price has a strong rejection, and then immediately the price is now coming back down. So in what situation I will be selling again USD CAD? As you can see, the price has broken down. We need a slow retracement, maybe 1 or 2 dojis or any kind of slow retracement. As soon as we will see that on the again in another impulse with this move, will take a short on dollar CAD. Okay guys, good evening sir, thank you. Good evening Ganga Gold, please, thank you. Gilbert boss, thank you for AUD CHF trade since last month. Gilbert, thank you. Very good. Amazing. That's the real trading psychology. You see that you took good trade, and that's an amazing. Yeah, I know that. That's very good. AUD CHF trade. Very good. That's the right trading psychology, which is very, very important. You know, trading psychology is okay. Kohinoor. Hey, how is it going? Very good, thank you. Can you look at dollar yen? Yeah, absolutely. The one CAD CHF. Okay, so let's look at CAD CHF and then we look at dollar yen, as we have already have once we have looked at dollar yen. So looking at CAD CHF. Okay, CAD CHF, you can see that there is a very strong bounce. Looking at the monthly, this is the monthly chart, and the price in a very important monthly level of support. If you draw a line here, level here, you see this is the monthly level of support on CAD CHF. Looking at the weekly, we see that there is a weekly bullish engulfer on CAD CHF. Okay, so with that weekly bullish engulfer, this week price started to push up, and I think that we might see some now movement, because the reason is there is already an impulse correction. Impulse from this support, we see now a correction. So higher time frame correction, lower time frame can give you a good trade. If we take our Fibonacci for this move, we see that there is some Fibonacci level that we can look at on CAD CHF. All right, so this is the Fibonacci levels that we can look at. If we look at the daily, you see the price is now approaching the daily 20 period moving average, where we see that inverted head and shoulder has been created, and we see that there is a bounce on the lower time frame. So I think that we could see some movement to the upside on the lower time frame on CAD CHF. So if we look at, this is the current sessions candle, which is closing in 3 minutes, which is in fact a very strong bullish engulfer. Now there is a trend on the lower time frame, and the price is forming this bullish engulfer. I think that the price might come later to this level at some point, this liquidity zone, and from this level could be a very good place for opening buy position on CAD CHF, keeping stop loss below all this low. So this is a bullish engulfer that has in fact high liquidity in it. So this one is with CAD CHF. Going back to dollar yen, what we see that the price this is the nearest level of support, which is turning resistance on dollar yen at 134.46, almost 100 pip. I think that the price would continue to go up to test this level, but at any point, if we see that dollar yen is now creating a bearish move, we'll look for selling opportunity. As if you look at the daily, you can see that from this daily 20 MA, dollar yen has a strong breakdown. Now back to back 4 days, the price is just moving in a channel. So normally when you see this like this, it's a preparation for another drop. Okay, once you will see the dollar yen price has gone up, tested this level, preparing for drop, we'll consider going short on dollar yen. No problems, Kohinoor, thank you very much. Good evening, coach. I have been making a huge losses since yeah, absolutely. Good morning, good day, coach. I have found making huge losses since I opened my account this month. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Yeah, that's what it is, guys. The main goal of this Academy is to help and grow as a trader. The only thing, see, I can give you good education, I can give you good strategies, but I cannot control your emotion. Okay, so this is the key points that you need to keep in mind, guys, that Euro CAD we see a very strong drop, but what I can say that, guys, I cannot control your emotion. You need to learn to control your emotion. How many of you really struggle to control emotion in trading? You can let me know, then we can discuss it also. Let me know in the chat, guys, how many of you struggle to control your emotion in trading, and then I can tell you my tips, or if you have any ideas that you can share with others how to control emotion in trading, and then we'll talk about it. So we will jump onto that emotion part, but let's look at Euro CAD in the meantime. This is the daily chart, and you can see Euro CAD on the daily perspective. It was in fact a very strong move. Looking at first monthly, Euro CAD has approached this monthly level of resistance. It's a very huge resistance. Looking at the weekly, this is the weekly chart. There is a big impulsive move to the upside on Euro CAD. Now, if we take our Fibonacci for this move, what we see that in fact okay, this is the price action on Euro CAD on the weekly. A very strong movement to the upside. Now the price is slowly rejecting. Okay, after this narrow doji, we see that this week also the price is now rejecting. What I think that we should see now some bigger drop, because this market is now fully overextended. It deserves some retracement, if especially on the lower time frame. Looking at the daily, we see that the price has formed a reversal pattern on the daily, with a gap opening and doji every day, creating series of lower high and lower low. So now if we look at intraday perspective, we see that after long consolidation on the 4 hour, the price has broken down after the previous sessions bearish engulfer. This session, after testing this zone, started to drop. So what I would say that the best place for the entry on Euro CAD is on the test of this previous support, turning resistance after a rejection, because it could be a false breakout and again going up, coming back down like that. It could happen. So that is why the price first needs to go up, needs to have a clear rejection. So if I give you an example what I'm talking about, the clear rejection, let's go back to USD CAD. You see this narrow doji, exactly this is what it is, a rejection. So when you see this kind of level broken, the price tested this and created a long with narrow doji, means that this is where the price has rejected and preparation for drop. And you see after that there was a big drop happen. Similarly, Euro CAD, there is already a strong bearish candle has formed, either testing this level or without testing. If we see slower retracement, that is what we can expect for selling Euro CAD. And I think that it is preparing for the stronger move to the downside, to changing its uptrend to the downtrend. Absolutely, thank you very much, AUD. And I think that I know that it's hard to control, but I'm sure that you will be able to do that. Okay, thank you. So basically, for emotional control, see, everyone has a different kind of emotional response. Okay, the key points is to stick to the game, because in fact money is emotional for me, for everyone, because we know that we need to do a lot of hard work to earn money, and it is emotional. So to control that emotion is to find out, see, this is a very different thing that no one might tell you. In fact, see, if you want to really control your emotion from the root, not putting a band-aid on it clearly, is you need to have a clear reason for trading. So take a piece of paper, do some homework, write down what is the intention behind your trading. Like, find a clear goal. We have an idea. If I ask many of you, everyone think that, yeah, we know. But if you ask logically a couple of questions to yourself, you'll see that in fact we are still not sure what's the reason behind trading. If I give an example, let's say, find out what area. Let's say you want to be financially free. That could be a reason. Now, why do you want to be financially free? Because our mind works that way. You need to work in that way. Then you need to ask yourself a question: why do I want to be financially free? Like a child, you need to ask a lot of questions. So then you might say, okay, the job I'm doing, probably I don't like it, or probably I do a job, I want some extra income to have a nice holiday, anything. So when you find a clear reason, that reason involve in fact a emotion. Okay, so that emotion will overcome the emotion of trading. Okay, so emotion you cannot overcome, you need to override the emotion, because it's an energy. In fact, emotion is an energy in motion, as you know that. So we cannot overcome emotion, we can override the emotion. So how do you override the emotion? Let's assume that, let's say, you saw that someone in front of you has fallen down. See, you are walking on the street, right? You saw that a pedestrian has fallen down on the street and you got hurt. You said that, oh, this so feel hurt, right? So you feel that emotion. But imagine that on that moment when the pedestrian has fallen down, he just fallen down, probably didn't get hurt. You got a lottery of $1 million. Okay, so now, as soon as you got the lottery news of $1 million, you saw that a pedestrian has fallen down, but it didn't get hurt. So that emotion will not impact you that much, the one that before it was impacting you. The reason is, when you got the lottery, you had so much emotional flow inside you, that positive energy, positive flow, that override the emotion of, let's say, sorrow or any kind of emotion that you are experiencing. So similarly, when you have very strong emotion associated behind you trading, let's say you want to build your dream home or build your dream life, anything that is very emotional, okay, then you can stick to the game, because everything in fact based on emotion. So that is what I say, that clear, find a reason and then write it over and over again, create a clear goal, and then it will be much easier. It's not, that every one of us, we think that maybe I am, like, you might think that, okay, only you are weak in emotion, or in fact we are all like this. Everyone think, like, I also thought when I started, I thought that, oh my god, maybe I am only the one who find it difficult to control the emotion. It's not, we all human like this. It's okay. It's the soft part of ourselves that cares, in fact. Okay, so when you had a loss in trading, your emotion means it wants to keep you safe, right? Emotion is being generated to give you a signal that something going on is not good for you, so it wants to keep you safe. It's the soft part of yourself. So, but as you know that our brain is not wired for success, is wired for to keep you safe. So it's a conscious way you need to rewire your brain by changing the emotion, overriding the emotion from this to that. So that's how it works. So find out the reason, write it down, and then stick to the game. You must be able to, I'm sure that you are able to control the emotion. So let's jump on to gold, guys, to see. We see that there is a candle close on gold as well. This is a bearish candle formed. Now the way we expected on gold, the price has come back down. I think that if you look at the daily, we see that exactly where you expected, there is a bounce, and I think the price might now move in a sideway on gold in this zone. Okay, as the price tested this neckline, this previous support zone, which is turning resistance. Now from here, let's see what happened, then we will decide in fact which way we will be trading. Very good, thank you, coach. US30, please have a look at it. Okay, we'll jump on it now. Is there any chance for GBP USD to go up? We'll look at it. Thank you. As I surely gonna work on this strategy. Yeah, no problems, thank you very much. So let's look at US30, guys. Let's find out. Okay, we see that US30 has a rejection from the top. What I think that, guys, you see there is a gap opening on US30, big gap opening. If you look at daily, I think that we might see a little further move up on US30. Okay, or this is the daily 20 MA. It could continue to drop, so we can't be fully rigid on it because we need to see specific direction in the price action. Okay, so to understand in fact how the price will do, let's say if we see that this current candle has dropped and then created a higher low with this, then we might be thinking for long. Otherwise we'll see what happened. We see very strong bearish price action. Looking at the daily from this 20 MA, then we might see that drop, but there is a gap you can see on US30, a big gap left. First it might fill that gap. Okay, market doesn't like to leave a gap, so there is highly likely this gap is now will be filled, and this gap level where you see there's a 4-hour 20 MA, which is a very high probability that the price will drop. Okay, guys, so US30 higher time frame. If I look at the intraday again, we see that the price this one is still can be bullish after testing this gap opening. That is why direction is not fully yet clear. Could bounce from here, or it could just completing a double top. It could continue to drop. So we'll keep observing. So when I'm not sure, I just keep observing to see in fact which way the market is heading. Let me look at GBP USD. We saw that GBP USD has a very strong bounce. Yeah, looks like the GBP USD will drop a little bit further. Okay, I think so. GBP USD will come back down because there is a middleman, the weekly, the previous week. Now the price tested this very important level, which is the previous support, turning resistance, now rejecting. If I look at the monthly, we see the same thing. If I look at the 4-hour time frame, we see that GBP USD on the intraday, the price has grabbed liquidity from here, created a bearish engulfer, followed by every session the price is creating series of lower high and lower low. So for me, it is in fact a very strong drop because it has enough liquidity in it, cross the 20 MA and then close back below as a bearish engulfer. Now GBP USD, what I think that if we see, I'll keep it in my watch list. It's a very good pair for selling now, but no, I'll not jump on a trade. I want to see a little better price action for entry. Okay, so after this breakdown, you see there is a false breakout here, liquidity grab and created this bearish engulfer. Now after this bearish engulfer, what we can expect on GBP USD, the price to retrace to the upside, okay, along this zone or any other areas, and after a slow retracement, as soon as we'll see another impulse, we'll be jumping on a trade. I think that GBP USD at least is coming back to this level of support here, okay, which is a good move to take in fact coming up. So once GBP USD dropping, gold also we might see some drop on this one here as well. Okay, so gold also, as you can see, gold has tested the neckline of this support as resistance. Now we could see a drop. Okay, so this price action looks like that bearish now GBP USD. And also we had a small trade today, as you know, that in this live session, and also we had quite a few big winning trade in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, guys. You have seen that. So if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and also have this incredible trend following strategy indicator, you can join us, our lifetime plan where you can have everything for the rest of your life. There's a discount going on. I'll invite you to visit the website. There's a link in the description area. So with that in mind, if you have any question, you can use the live chat where you can find if you have any question, you can ask. Because dollar Swiss franc, so this is the trade that we have closed today with profit on dollar Swiss franc. Now what we see that on 4-hour, we see that USD CHF has a bounce with this bullish engulfer. The previous session, you see there's a long bullish engulfer on the 4-hour. Now the price is creating a move. We look at the daily, but I see that we might see a bit push to the upside on USD CHF. Okay, looking at the monthly, the price already overextended on the monthly USD CHF. I think that this price will go up for a deeper retracement. This is the monthly candle after the previous monthly bearish angle. For this month, we see a narrow monthly candle is being formed, and highly likely the price will continue to rise. If we look at the weekly, we see that back to back 2 weeks double doji. Now the price has dropped certain level, and from this zone we see that USD CHF now rejecting. Looking at the daily, the previous day, you see there is a liquidity gap, a strong bullish middleman, followed by another middleman, followed by now today price has crossed the previous day's low and then now pushing up. Now if we look at 4-hour, we see there is a bullish engulfer followed by a narrow candle on the 4-hour on USD CHF, and we can expect now the price to continue to rise from here. So this is now a nice looking bullish pattern. I think that it will just continue to go up like that. Okay, I don't know, Ghost, but okay. So guys, Just looking at all those pairs, guys. So dollar CAD created a dodgy, a middleman, which is also bearish, guys. Okay, this one also bearish candle. I think dollar CAD preparing for a drop. CAD is getting very stronger. As you can see, GBP against USD is dropping, but at the same time dollar dropping against CAD. So CAD is the strongest. That means GBP CAD will have very strong drop. Okay, so CAD looks like very strong now, including GBP AUD. See, Euro AUD also had a good trade today. Okay, guys, I sincerely believe that, guys, you enjoyed this live session. I'm almost at the end, and let me know in the chat if you still have any question. Guys, I'm gonna end this session very soon. Before I finish, just want to announce that there's exclusive 40% welcome bonus offer from Eva Trade, globally regulated. You can use the code WIZARD in your joining to claim that bonus. It's only exclusively available with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. They're offering our followers and students this bonus offer. And at the same time, if you want to learn our strategies, visit the website, join us to become an independent trader, to make money in autopilot and to learn our strategies. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna end this session. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. NZD USD, and I'll see you tomorrow. But before I finish, let me look at NZD USD. Yeah, NZD USD, like all those pairs, looks like that NZD USD will drop. Okay, it tested this neckline of this daily head and shoulder. You can see has broken down. So this is the neckline, okay, of this daily head and shoulder on NZD USD. This previous support turning resistance, and we see a bearish engulfer. I think that after testing the 20 EMA on the lower time frame, we could see a rejection on NZD USD. Okay, so yep. So with that said, thank you very much. I'll see you very soon tomorrow in this live session, and thank you. Talk soon.